Okay, you're back in a research center. Like, alright, but why did you go to the parking garage? Well, hey, remember that jerk? That guy who gave us a lift? Well, you go up and talk to him.
Wait, you're the Crimson Sword!
No, that is Louis.
Hey, let me just say, I don't have time for dealing with folks like you.
Don't be rude about
I'm
it.
in a tight enough spot already.
Jeez.
And now the Lost are slowing me down. Damn it all. I just want to find a blood spring for everyone. The Lost over in the park, there's nothing I can do about them.
Okay, so yeah, that's the segue. So it just popped out on the map. Right back in the park area, there is a spot indicating that we have to defeat an enemy, like with another previous one. However, there's also another side place we can do. We go all the way over here to the door that we opened way back a long time ago in the parking garage. And go down. This guy.
It's you again.
Remember helping him?
You're Revenants, right?
Yes, I am.
Guess I am
Revenant.
too. I'm no longer human. I've died and come back
But
as an
also
undying
kind of
creature. That's why I tried to fight the Lost too. They killed me, and I ended up dropping my weapon. Now I'm so scared I can barely move. What a joke.
Well, like, here's the thing. I can kind of understand that. Imagine being born as Revenant and you have no idea what the heck is going on. I am trying to restrict my language. You have no idea what the heck is going on.
Want to take a break at the missile up above?
It sounds like he's just a teenager at the bare minimum. Or at least the young one. He has no idea what the hell.
Bring it anytime.
Like, but he's a young teenager. He has no idea how to fight. So yeah, he died, and he basically has to at least
Stand out like a sore thumb.
As hard and all that. Where he's have to be really bad because get used to that, people. This game is Dark Souls, but with a heck of a lot more videos. Anyways, excuse me. If you look on the map, we have a white bordered around this one, and that's the item we have to go pick up for Matthew. I didn't get that name of the name or the weapon's name, unfortunately, because I do not care for him, because again, he's a jerk. Anyways, we want to run around here, and we come face to face with this man, the Fairy King. Looked at pretty well. So right now, I go here.
That's
I mean, I'm not fighting it because it's not necessary. It's really not. So we're just gonna ignore him, and then we're going to run all the way back, or at least run most of the way back, and we're going to give the weapon back to Matthew. Let me read the description on it because I think it's like EA. Battered weapon, yeah. A weapon that is barely fit for fighting off in recent used. The thing is, why can't we just give Matthew a better weapon? Like, we have good weapons already, so it doesn't really
Don't
matter.
run
It's
too
not
far
like we're
ahead.
hunting for weapons. Anyways, here, here's
Did you
the-
find this weapon for me?
Yes, we did.
I owe you a
Found your
debt.
weapon.
With this, now I can fight again. I need to train and grow strong quickly. The horrors from the Great Collapse might show up again, right?
You think you can beat it?
I'll be
with your
food for
levels?
them if I don't improve.
Fair enough. Yeah, and by doing that like this, we get a watch shard. If you talk to him again,
The horrors from the Great Collapse. Other Revenants say they're gone now. But I don't believe that. I know they can't be gotten rid of so easily. They're out there somewhere. Waiting.
I guess it's DLC because it's not important to the story, so I guess I'll tell you now. In the DLC, you actually do fight a horror. I forget what it's called because the game's been out for quite a while. It's been out for almost a year, about a year now. So you should be able to find it if you want
This
to.
place
Anyways, you
must
want to go
have
down
been really
here.
busy once.
That was down here. So this, like, is there really any point in killing it? Barely getting back. This is their gameplay. Ooh, look at that. They weren't even that tough, they were just annoying.
You have to take whatever you can use.
Look, why do they have slim turtles? Whatever. Now they're awake. We're actually kind of coming up. We're halfway to the time limit, so I gotta go as quickly as I can. That means I can charge attacks.
That's a pathetic disguise. Take it through all the walk.
I really don't care if we are.
That was a fight. You got a fork.
No, it wasn't. Yeah,
Which
no,
way
that
will it
was
be?
a cakewalk. That was a breeze. He was a man. He was a slower.
That's a pathetic disguise.
Anyways. Pretty close. Pretty bad. We still the like, lost shard small. I can concentrate. Good, good, good. Anyways, the reason we came all the way back here to the giant hole is because we come up and we find another quest. Yay!
Keep your
more
eyes
quests.
open on the way down.
I like your
Hey!
good sir.
Are you
Daryl.
headed that way? Listen, that's a really bad idea.
Why is it a bad idea, Daryl?
There's a real monster of a lost in that hole, and it's cut me off from my friends. I need to go look for them, but with something that strong in my way, crap. What do I do now?
Well, Daryl.
Hey, so could you tell me if you see any of my friends? They'll have sheltered dog tags like mine.
I don't feel like helping you. I'm lying. If there's anything I have learned from my time playing games, I really
You
freaking
afraid of
hate
heights?
bad endings.
Keep your eyes on your feet. I do
Good
not
thing,
want to
Yakima.
jump down again.
We are not gonna jump down. We are gonna take the elevator.
Elevator is
So-
safe, right?
We are actually going to have to take the elevator. And ooh, we're cutting that time limit pretty close. Hopefully, I pray to all my dear viewers, we do not go through what happened when we fought the invading executioner, where I spent 9 hours still got cut. Anyways, hopefully we don't do that again.
I'd be pretty bummed if
And we're gonna take the elevator now. Now you're wondering, Omega, why are you doing all these side quests if you jumping into later? Then watch the earlier episode. I'm doing all these side quests. They're not necessary completely, but it helps me get more items, more A's, and anything that helps me get stronger in this game is okay in my opinion.
That's a hell of a hole.
I'm going to run all the way to the end of this area, and then I will stop right there, and then I will get back to recording right away.
Sorry.
Because I'm really,
Moving out.
really close with the time. So I'll wait till the area loads in, if it doesn't take over a minute. And as you can see, we come up to the wall. Because it's still loading in the whole area. Again, they load the whole area in every time you enter one of these long connecting pathways, which I think is kind of good, but if you run through it like I did just now, it really can cut down on the time. I need to see if there's a way to increase the recording time on the Xbox without like resorting to an Elgato. Okay, there we go. So I will stop recording right here, and then I will be right back in a second, just so we can hurry up and get to finding that guy's friend. Okay, now we're continuing forward. Alright, so now we actually want to come down here.
I can see well enough in the dark. This mist.
You want to know why you want to come down here? It's unfortunate, my friends. As soon as you pick this up,
Hey, that's...
ash-covered dog tags. Right? you remember what happened to Nicola in the previous episode, in the last few episodes ago, when a Revenant turned to ash, there's no coming back from that. So now we want to go back and tell Daryl the bad news. Ash covered dog tags. Dog tags used to manage and identify a Revenant living at a shelter. I believe. You know what? No, I'll hold on to that little bit. Anyways, we want to keep running around here.
Don't run too far ahead.
Hey, if you notice something, how I think the frame rate like jumps all the way up when you're in these little interconnecting hallways. Anyways.
This thing sure is taking.
Oh, sorry, what? Chuckable got caught. Yeah, I said that just don't worry. Due to Yakumo's amazing powers of teleportation, he will most likely be up there with us when we get up. Or I turn around for half a second and he's there. Oh, that was weird. You see what I talk about? I could put an alarm sound effect every time these characters just appear out of nowhere, and it would work. Like you leave them behind, and then you enter an area and go, zhik! That's the sound like snake sound.
Want to take the elevator?
Anyways.
Be sure you don't fall before we can get down.
Oh, come on. You and your amazing teleporting powers. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I won't affect you, but anyways, talk to Daryl, and you give him the ash covered
dog tag you have belongs to one of my friends. It's stained with ash. That means...
Yeah.
Then one of my other friends is in danger. After we left the shelter and came all this way.
Left the shelter?
Yeah,
why?
the government protective shelter I live in started having a serious blood bead shortage. So we hiked out here to look for blood beads. In dangerous places like this, where Cerberus doesn't hunt the lost.
He realistically should just go out and hunt the lost.
I'm not
They're
turning back.
organization.
Not until I have some blood beads.
Okay, Daryl. Thank you for the lost shard.
I can't just sit back and twiddle my thumbs while the supply of blood beads dries up. I've got a family back home that's counting on me. Yeah, I've got a wife. She's way too good for me,
Probably.
too.
Anyways, why would Cerberus, not from Mass Effect, why would they not go out and clear the lost? Yeah, I know they're kind of short on soldiers and blood beads and all that, but if it's quite clear that people like Lou and them are willing to clear out the lost in certain areas, so that way they can come in
We got a fork.
and
Which way will it be?
try to have them search for blood beads, then they could go in there to find blood beads, and they don't have to keep basically taking tributes from all these revenants who are starving for blood beads. I'm going to heal. I know it looks like we're coming up here, and I'm actually going to teleport to the park ruin area. But we're gonna climb back up here because this is just the nearest missile room. So, and I'm going to keep in the loading screen.
I'm on my way.
Because it's just
Glad to see
easier,
this.
in my opinion, just to keep it instead of trying to cut it out and having more things to try and deal with. So we're going to teleport to Park Ruins, and then I'm just gonna leave cutscene in because yeah, I know it's long, but I actually don't want to deal with a multitude of different clips. The audio may potentially cut out in some sections. I didn't even take them, because I guess we are already in the area. Anyways, the reason we want to do that is because right there, the queen,
No harm in
not
being
queen
prepared.
boss, but a female.
Time to kick ass.
This place used to be a park, huh? Pick up something we can use? Bet this park was a nice place to hang out.
Now you see why Jason's such a good skill. If you're like my character, Jason's just an amazing good skill. Or if you're at normal speed, you just become fast. I don't know what happens if you're already fast and then you use hasten again, like you have a fast roll. Use hasten, do you get even faster? do you not deal with it? Does it just become like the really fast teleport if you use Louis' communal skill? I'm not sure. I'm realistically not sure. Anyways, we want to teleport back after Filipino lost. Okay, we want to talk to
Hey,
the
did
self-important
you guys take
rabbit.
down
That's
that
his name.
Lost?
He doesn't have to.
I put you through a bit of trouble. That was supposed to be my job.
That's cool.
It's been a while since they booted me out of the shelter, but I can't seem to knock the rust off my sword arm. That's what happens when you spend too much time living in a place the Lost have been cleaned out of.
I guess that makes sense.
Now we gotta find blood springs if we're gonna survive, huh?
Okay, well thank you for the last shard. I'll talk to you again.
Finding blood springs isn't just to keep from getting thirsty. We can build a new shelter if the spring's in a safe spot.
Yeah.
And good living space goes to whoever finds the place first. That's the only chance folks like us who've been kicked out of a shelter have
Okay,
got.
so you kind of see that, yeah, he's kind of a jerk, the self-important revenant, but he actually does care for people. He just comes off as an ass when he hurts people. And, I'm going to say this now, keep an eye on this revenant. Keep an eye on the self-important revenant, because for some reason, this guy pops up so often. I'm not even kidding when I say this, ladies and gentlemen. This guy pops up so often, it's not even funny. So, I will be teleporting us back to the Cathedral of the Sacred Blood entrance, and we actually will be getting a load screen here because it actually is going to be loading in the entire area. And I believe this area, I want to say, is the third largest in the game. Because we got the end game area. We got an area leading up to that area, the end game area. Well, not the immediate area right before, but the one right before that. So, not the penultimate, but the one right before the penultimate. I believe is one of the biggest ones. Because the Cathedral of the Sacred Blood, kind of, it's not really a spoiler, but it's big as it is. It's tall as it is wide. Because you do have to go up a lot of cases. You do have to go a lot down. That's just to fully explore the area. And guess what? This will be an area we'll be coming back to quite often in the future. So, I'm going to cut it here, guys. We're going to end the episode, and I'll probably be immediately recording another one right after this. But, anyways, I'm Omega Zero. Hopefully, everyone stays good, and to all the men out there, do not fail this month. You know what I mean. Alright, guys, I'm Omega Zero again, signing off. Have a good day. Later.